संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी, बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायकु फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार, बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
जी आप म्यूट हैं।
Yes, thank you, Didi ji. Jai Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Vande Jagadguru, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. On behalf of Geeta Pariwar, I extend a warm welcome to all the Geeta sadhakas to today's Vivechan session. The divine sage Veda Vyasaji in Mahabharatas Shanti Parva says, Geeta Sugita Kartavya Kimanye Shastra Vistaraihi Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukha Padmadvinihi Sruta. The Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā is indeed a scripture of universal significance. It's a divine gift. We are indeed blessed to have the opportunity to learn the Gita within the nurturing environment of Geeta Pariwar, the brainchild of our Paramapujya Guru Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj. It's a divine blessing indeed. In addition to learning the Gita recitation, these Vivechan sessions not only deepen our understanding of the Gita, but also empower us to live its teachings, transforming our lives. Today, we are having the first interpretation session on the 14th Adhyaya of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. There is a beautiful saying, Tena vina trunamapi na chalati. So let us pray to the Bhagavan and seek the blessings. To recite the Prarthana, we have Srimati Usha Menanji with us. Usha ji is a retired teacher from Ahmedabad. She is very interested in music, associated with Geeta Pariwar since August 2022. She is doing Seva as a trainer, group coordinator, and soon will be a tech star as well. Jai Shri Krishna, Usha ji Didi. I request you to recite the prayer.
जय श्री कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा
Yes, Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Please go ahead.
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूर्यमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु जय
Thank you.
श्री कृष्ण
Jai Shri Krishna, Usha ji Didi. That was indeed very beautiful, lovely, sweet voice. Thank you so much. Now it is time for Deepa Prajwalan. Let us ward off the tamas in and around us with the Jyoti. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We have Rakesh Rani Kansal ji with us to light the lamp. Rakesh Rani ji is a retired teacher from Haryana. She joined Geeta Pariwar in 2020. Her achievements are incredible. She is a Geeta Vrati, Geeta Vichakshan. She not only knows all 700 shlokas of the Gita by heart, but she can recite the shlokas in reverse order and also can recite a shloka given its number. A role model to all of us, Didi ji. Now I request Rakesh Rani ji Didi to do the Deepa Prajwalan.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Rakesh Rani ji Didi. That was indeed beautiful, very nice, divine place you have. Thanks for giving us an auspicious beginning. Before we get started with the much awaited session, a quick announcement. A new L1 will be level 1 Gita classes will be starting from January 6th, 2025, and the inaugural session is on January 3rd. We all have been receiving relevant details about this new batch in our Geeta Pariwar WhatsApp groups. We request you all to share the details with your family and friends who might be interested in studying the Gita. Thereby, you can assist them in embarking on the spiritual journey in the new calendar year 2025. Now, and also L2 grammar sessions are scheduled for Sunday, December 29th. I know Samskrita Vyakarana is a vast ocean, but knowing a little bit of Samskrita Vyakarana will definitely help us by learning the Gita shlokas. So let us attend either these sessions either at 9 o'clock or 11 a.m. IST, depending on the language of your choice. And the session links are available in your Gita Pariwar WhatsApp groups. Now it is time for the much awaited session, part of this session. Today's Vivechak is our respected Rupal Ji Shukla Ji Didi. It is a pleasure and an honor to welcome this highly accomplished, ever-smiling and inspiring young lady, respected Rupal Shukla Ji Didi. A hallmark of all our Gita Parivar Sevis is the humility. They often downplay their achievements and prefer to be simply known as Gita Sevis, a truly divine quality to imbibe. But I would like to introduce her and talk about her accomplishments, because it is definitely very encouraging and motivating for all of us. Rupal Ji Didi is a devout disciple of our revered Guru, Swami Govind Dev Guriji Maharaj, and she has been an esteemed member of Gita Parivar for over a decade, that too from a very young age. Didi Ji is a recipient of an Acharya degree in Advaita Vedanta from the esteemed Chinmaya Vishwavidyapitha. Her academic record, distinguished by consistent top scores in Vedanta and Sankhya Yoga examinations, combined with her unwavering dedication to Gita Parivar's mission, renders her as an invaluable asset. Didi Ji believes in continuous learning. She is currently pursuing her PhD in Advaita Vedanta at the prestigious Benares Hindu University. A dedicated spiritual practitioner and a Seva leader as well, Rupal Ji Didi heads the literature team and coordinates online Gita classes. Her engaging teaching style has contributed significantly to the program's success. We have Rupal Ji Shukla Ji with us. We request Didi Ji to enlighten us with your spiritual knowledge and expertise. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Let's begin today's session with the prayer. Sadashiva-samarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam Vande Guru-paramparam. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. With Lord's grace, so many saints' blessings, and the punya karmas done by us in this birth or in previous births, we have got this opportunity to learn Gita, to teach Gita, to walk on this Gita path, and to spread the knowledge of Gita. In 18th chapter, Lord Himself says, Iti guhyatamam shastram nidamuktam maya nagha etad buddhva buddhimam syat kritakrityascha bharata. So he says, whoever will read this Gita and teach this Gita, they will be my most favorite on this earth. Ya imam paramanguyyam madbhakteshu bhidasyati bhaktim may parangkritva mame vaishyatya samshaya nacha tasman manusheshu kaschan me priyakrittamaha. So they will be my most favorite on this earth. Lord says like this. So when He announces this for us, this is the clearest scheme for us. Why shouldn't we follow this and do this to be His favorites? Lord has chosen us on this Gita path. So we will try to keep walking on this path, and we will try to follow Gita in our lives also. We had seen in 13th chapter, at the end of 13th chapter, Lord Krishna said that whoever is having jnana chakshusha, kshetra kshetragyayorevam antarang jnana chakshusha bhuta prakriti mokshancha ye viduryanti te param. So whoever is having jnana chakshusha, who is having eye of wisdom and perceives the difference between the kshetra and kshetragya, they attain the supreme. They get that jnana, they get that knowledge, they attain that supreme self. So now a question arises, what is this wisdom? What is this jnana? How to attain this wisdom? What is the value of this wisdom? What is the glory of this wisdom? And how to easily gain this wisdom? So when these questions arises, Then Lord starts 14th chapter. It is just in continuation with 13th chapter. So Lord started answering these questions in 14th chapter. And he starts with Param Bhuya Pravakshyami, like this. In 15th chapter, in level 1, if you remember, we had seen Guna Pravriddha Vishaya Pravalaha. So Lord says Guna Pravriddha. This word is nourished by all these three gunas. So after explaining these three gunas, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga is the name of the chapter. Threefold gunas. So Lord says Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, how he separates all these three gunas. So after explaining these three gunas, Sato Guna, Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna, after explaining these in 15th chapter, he says Guna Pravriddha Vishaya Pravalaha. This word is nourished by all these three gunas. So let's see, we will start from the first shloka. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच परं भूयः प्रवक्ष्यामि ज्ञानानां ज्ञानमुत्तमं यज्ञात्वा मुनयः सर्वे परां सिद्धिमितो गताः. The Lord says here, Param Bhuyah. Param is what? Supreme. Bhuyah. Again, Pravakshyami, I will declare, I will tell you. Jnananam jnanamuttamam, the best knowledge among all the knowledges. Param Bhuya Pravakshyami. Why he says Bhuya again? Because he has already said everything. In 9th chapter, we had seen Jnana Yoga. Again, in 13th chapter, we had seen Jnana Yoga. And we are kept seeing all the Jnana Yogas in previous chapters. So Lord says, again, I have to tell you the Jnana Yoga only. So I am again repeating it. And we have Shat Tatparya Lingani. What is Shat Tatparya Linga? When we have to see, when we have to actually decide what this Shastra wants to tell us. What is the meaning? What is the essence of this Shastra? So how we can get that, how we can fix that, or how we can decide that, it is based on Shat Tatparya Lingani. This is Upakramopasamharu, Abhyaso Purvata Phalam, Arthavadopapattischa, Lingan Tatparya Nirnay. So first is Upakrama, how that Grantha, how that Shastra starts. Upakrama. Then Upasamhara, how it ends, which message at the end of that Grantha. So where we have to see the starting and the ending point. So Upakramo, Upasamharu, Abhyaso, which message has been repeated again and again in that Shastra. So Abhyaso, Purvata. What is the Apurvata of that Shastra? Apurvata means something is told in that Shastra which has not been declared in any other Shastra yet. So that is called Purvata. That is the specialty of the Shastra. Other thoughts we may find at other places also, but there must be something that we will not find anywhere other than that specific Grantha. So that is Apurvata. Then comes Phalam. Phalam is the result. Phalam, after reading this Grantha, what? So that Phalashruti we say, Phalam, Arthavado. What? There must be something which has been praised again and again in that Shastra. So, Abhyaso, Apurvata, Phalam, Arthavado. Arthavad is praising something or discriminating something. Yes, Abhyaso, Apurvata, Phalam, Arthavado. Upapattischa, Arthavadopapattischa, Lingan Tatparya Nirnay. So these are Shat Tatparya Lingani. So here third Tatparya Linga is important for us. That is Abhyasa. Abhyasa is again and again repeating something. So Lord is repeating Jnana Yoga again in 14th chapter of Bhagavad-Gītā. So he says here, Param Bhuya Pravakshyami Jnananam Jnanamuttama. I will again tell you the knowledge, the best knowledge among all the knowledges. Uttamam, the best. Yad Gyatva, after knowing that, Gyatva means after knowing. So Yad Gyatva, after knowing which, Munaya Sarve, all the sages, Munaya Sarve, param siddhimito gataha. Param siddhi, they got the ultimate perfection. They got the supreme perfection, all the sages. So, param siddhim itah gataha. Itah word is used for this word, this mrityuloka. Itah, from here. And in Shankar Bhashya, there's one more definition for this, that is asmat deha bandhanat urdhvam gataha. Itah means asmat deha bandhanat, means we are attached to this body, and after knowing this knowledge, we will not be having that attachment. It means the kaivalya, the liberation is when we die. We have left this body also. Then that is considered as complete moksha. Before that, if we are able to realize our swarupa, we have got that self realization. So that is called Jivan Muktavastha. That is not Kaivalya, that is not liberation. So if we are saying that we have got that Kaivalya, if we are saying that we have already got that moksha, so it means this body is also not there, because this body is the work of that ignorance, that avidya. So avidya cannot stay in Purna Moksha. So if before dying we are getting that moksha, so that is Jivan Muktavastha, that is not complete moksha. So here, param siddhi mito gataha asmat dehabhimanat. If in this word itself, if before dying, in this life only, we have realized our swarupa, we have got that we have attained that self-realization. So what happens is, we will no more be attached with this body. We have got freed from this attachment. In 15th chapter, we had seen asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. So with that detachment, with the weapon of that detachment, we have to cut the roots of this attachment from this word. So asmat dehabhimanat urdhvam gataha means we have crossed this attachment, and now we are no more attached to the things. So siddhi mito gataha. So all the sages, they have got that ultimate perfection after knowing this knowledge. So in these first and second shloka, and these two shlokas, Lord is praising that knowledge. And now, after second shloka, I will be explaining those three gunas. Let's see the second shloka. Idam jnanamupashritya mama sadharmyamagataha sargepi nopajayante pralayena vyathanti cha. Idam jnanam upashritya. This knowledge, having taken refuge in this knowledge, upashritya means we have taken refuge in something. So that is called upashritya. We have taken the base of that. So, idam jnanam upashritya mama sadharmyam agataha. They have attained my unity, sadharmyam. They have become one with me. As we recognize some people, we say he is Ram Bhakta or Krishna Bhakta, the devotee of Lord Rama, the devotee of Lord Krishna, the devotee of Lord Shiva. We recognize some people not by their name, but by their this devotion. So Lord says, mama sadharmyam agataha. If they have taken refuge in this knowledge, in this jnana yoga, in this wisdom, so what will happen? They will get my sadharmyam. Sadharmya is one kind of mukti also. In Dvaita Sampradaya, liberation is what? Liberation has 4 types. So that there is Sayujya and then Sadharmya, like that. We have 4 types of muktis. So Sadharmya is one type of mukti. Lord says, Mama Sadharmya Magataha. We will get the unity with that Lord. And what is getting unity with that Lord is, again, realizing our Swarupa, self-realization. Because Lord is none other than that soul, that Parabrahma Paramatman, that Vishuddha Chaitanya, and we are also that Jivatma, that Vishuddha Chaitanya only, just this body has covered that Chaitanya. So, Mama Sadharmya Magataha, they have attained this, they will attain this Sadharmya with me. Sarge pinopajayante. If they take refuge in that knowledge, what will happen? They will get my unity, and not just this. Sargepi nopajayante. We all know the concept of moksha. Moksha is when we have realized our Swarupa, when that drop of that ocean again goes back to that ocean. Now we cannot again take that drop of water from that ocean. We cannot take that back. So that has got mixed in that ocean. That happens in moksha. This is Jivatma. This is one soul. And this, after self-realization, we will not get birth in this Mrityuloka again. We will not come back because we have got rid of Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jithareshayanam. We are no more in that cycle. We are not coming back into that cycle of birth and death because we have realized our Swarupa and that drop has mixed in that ocean. So that Jivatma is now realized that Vishuddhatma, that Paramatma, and it has mixed with that. So we cannot again take it back from that Paramatma and it cannot take birth again. So it cannot be born. So mama sadharma sarge pinopajayante means that at the time of creation they will not be created. They will not be born. Because after self-realization, after liberation, after kaivalya, after moksha, after nishriyasa, all these terms are referring to the same thing, self-realization. So sarge pinopajayante, at the time of creation they will not be created. Pralaye navyathanti cha. Pralay. And at the time of dissolution, they will not be disturbed. They will not get any pain. How? There are 4 types of pralayas explained in our shastras. Nitya pralay, Naimittik pralay, Prakritik pralay, and Atyantik pralay. So Nitya pralay is we daily sleep in the night. So that is called Nitya pralay. Daily, this body is resoluting in that ajnana, that avidya. So what happens when we sleep? There again, we have 3 stages. One is Jagrata Avastha, this stage where we all are awakened. We all are means well aware with everything and we can see everything, we can taste everything, we can hear everything. This is Jagrata Avastha. And second is Swapna Avastha, when we are sleeping, but we are not in deep sleep. We are dreaming. So when we are dreaming, that is called Swapna Avastha. That is not the dark sleep. That is not the deep sleep. So that is second Avastha, Swapna Avastha. And third is Sushupti Avastha. Sushupti Avastha. What happens in Sushupti Avastha? If we are wearing the bands, health bands, if someone has tracked their sleep, what happens? We see light sleep and deep sleep concept. So that deep sleep only refers to that Sushupti Avastha, when we were not seeing anything, when we were not dreaming, when we were not able to realize anything, we were just sleeping. We could not see anything, we could not hear anything. We were just in complete sleep. So for Sushupti Avastha, we have one saying in our Shastras, experience actually after Sushupti Avastha, how we can get to know that I was in deep sleep. So when we wake up, if my deep sleep was good and good quantity measurement, if 2-3 hours, that is enough deep sleep. So if we had 2-3 hours deep sleep, what happens when we wake up? We are so fresh. We feel so fresh. And what Shastra says, Sukhamaham asvapsam, na kinchidam avedisham. Na kinchidapi avedisham. What happened? I could not feel anything. I did not feel anything. Na kinchid avedisham. Sukhamaham asvapsam. I felt very nice. I felt that happiness. So that is Nitya Pralaya. That Sushupti is Nitya Pralaya, not just sleeping. Sushupti Avastha is Nitya Pralaya. And then comes Naimittik Pralaya. Naimittik Pralaya is what? When the Naimittik Pralaya is also termed as Brahma Pralaya. It happens, it occurs at the end of Kalpa. And third is Prakritik Pralaya. This Pralaya occurs when the whole Brahmand dissolves into the Prakriti. How? We know the sequence. If I have explained this before, I don't remember. Atmanaha Akashaha Sambhutaha. From the soul, from the Paramatma, Akashaha, the ether has come. Atmanaha Akashaha Sambhuta, akashat vayu. From the akasha, from the ether, the air, the vayu. Atmana akasha, akashat vayu. Vayor agnihi. From the air, the fire. From the vayu, the agni. Agner apaha. From the fire, the jala, the water. And adbhya prithvi. And from the water, this prithvi has come. So this is the sequence of this word. Sankhya has some different explanation. Sankhya, this is Vedanta. They say Atmana Akasha. From the Atman directly, the Akash has come into the existence. But Sankhya philosophy, first I would say we have 6 philosophies. In 6 philosophies, we have first Sankhya, then Yoga, then Vaisheshika, then Nyaya, then Purumamsa, and then Uttarmimamsa. And Uttarmimamsa is also referred as Vedanta. So in these 6 philosophies, Sankhya says how this word has come into the existence from the Prakriti and Purush. From the Prakriti, the Mahat, this Buddhi, this intellect has come into the existence. And from that Mahat, the Ahankara was born. From the Ahankara, the Panchtan Matras. Panchtan Matras is what? The objects of all the Indriyas. What we can say? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. So these Tanmatras, from the Ahankara, these Tanmatras, and then from these Tanmatras, the Panchabhutas. And also from the Ahankara only, Jnanendriya and Karmendriya also has born. So this is Sankhya philosophy, but Vedanta does not accept this. Vedanta says, first from the Atman, from the Paramatma, all Panch Mahabhutas were born. And from these Panch Mahabhutas, we got these 5 objects of the, like for Akash, we have Shabda. For Vayu, we have Sparsh, touch. Then comes fire. From the fire, we have Rupa, the Drishya from some scene. And then comes water. From water, we have taste. And last is Prithvi. From the Prithvi, we have Gandha, the smell. So these 5 objects of these senses, these 5 Tanmatras have come from the Panchamahabhutas only. So Prakritik Pralaya is what? When this sequence is going back, means the Prithvi dissolves in water, water dissolves in fire, fire dissolves in Vayu, Vayu dissolves in Akasha, and Akasha goes back into the Paramatman. So this is called Prakritik Pralaya. And after Prakritik Pralaya, that is Atyantik Pralaya, the absolute and the final dissolution is attained by the knowledge of Supreme. So that is Atyantik Pralaya. Atyantik Pralaya is what? The moksha only. If we have realized our Sarupa, so that is called Atyantik Pralaya, because avidya is no more. The ignorance is not there. So Atyantik Pralaya. Then yes, we are, they will get the sadharma with me. They will not get born. They will not get disturbed in the dissolution also at the time of pralaya also. They will not get any pain at the pralaya. Pralaya is what? Something, when something is dying, then it is called pralaya. All the cells are dying at every moment. We know the science. What happens? When Lord is saying, we have so many examples also. If we know Ramakrishna, Saint Ramakrishna, he had cancer. Sorry, not Ramakrishna, Swami Ram Suktaharshi Maharaj. He had cancer here. And what used to happen, doctor used to come there and he used to preach at that time, because he all the time kathas, pravachans, everything is happening. So Ram Suktaharshi Maharaj is sitting and he is just telling everything, all the shastras and all the stories to his disciples. And doctor comes, he used to clean that cancer. And Ram Suktaharshi Maharaj is sitting quietly. Just feel the pain. If we have a small cut on our body, how painful it is. We are not able to clean the utensils. We are not able to touch our clothes also. We are not able to even sometimes wash our hands because that water also hurts. And Ram Suktashi Maharaj sitting quietly, peacefully, and doctor is cleaning that cancer. All the disciples are thinking how one can bear such pain. But he is sitting and he is smiling and he is just telling everything to others. So that happens. Sarge Pinoparat Pralay Navyathanti cha. This was Pralay for him. But Navyathanti cha. That is called Brahma Jnana. After realizing that Swarupa, after getting that self-realization, after getting that moksha, we are no more attached to this body. He used to say, this body is not mine. This body does not belong to me. How I can feel that pain? This pain belongs to body, and pain is also the karya of avidya only. Avidya goes, then pain is also not there. So a complete cycle of karya karan bhava. So Lord says, Sarge Pinopajayanti Pralaye na vyathanti cha. They will not be disturbed, they will not get that pain at the time of death also. Let's see the third shloka. Now Lord explains the process of the people who are born. What about them? And at the time of creation, Lord describes in third shloka. Let's see. He says, Mamayo nirmahad brahma tasmin garbhan dadhamyaham sambhavas sarva bhutanan tato bhavati bharata. Mamayo nirmahad brahma. Lord says, what I do. In previous chapters also he had said, Pita hamasya jagato. I am the father of this world. And again he says, my womb, Mahat, the great, Mahat Brahma, Tasmin Garbham Dadhamyaham, the great Brahma, Tasmin, in that womb, Garbham, I just seed that. I just give that seed in that womb. Tasmin Garbham Dadhami Aham, I bear that Garbha in that womb. Dadhamyaham, Sambhava Sarva Bhutanam, and all the beings, not just Sarva Bhutanam is referred for Manushya, not just for human beings, all Sarva Bhutani. He says, Sambhava means they are born. Something is getting generated, something is created. So that is Sambhava Sarva Bhutanam. Everything of all the beings, the birth from that Sambhava Sarva Bhutanam, all the beings get birth from that seed only, from that bij only. Tataha bhavati bharata, and all the beings come into the existence from that garbha only, from that jam only. So this is again, we will come to the Sankhya philosophy. Sankhya philosophy says Purush and Prakriti, and Purush and Prakriti. Purush gives that seed in the womb of that Prakriti, then Prakriti generates everything. But again, Sankhya philosophy accepts the Prakriti as the cause of this world. They say that these three gunas, Sattva guna, Rajo guna, and Tamo guna, these three gunas are the basic cause of this world. But Vedanta philosophy does not accept that. Why? Because Vedanta says we need something Chaitanya to create something or to give birth. Chaitanya is needed. Something jada, something non-living cannot create something, cannot reproduce something. So for reproducing, we need some Chaitanya part. So these three gunas, Sattva guna, Rajo guna, and Tamo guna, all these three gunas are jada. They are jada, so they cannot reproduce something. Something cannot get birth from these three gunas. So if they are accepting the Prakriti as the basic cause of this world, that is ultimately wrong. And Vedanta accepts everything has come into that from that Parabrahma Paramatma only. From that Paramatma, with the power of that Paramatma, this Prakriti, this Maya, this Avidya has created everything. And Avidya has two attributes. I can say two Shaktis, two powers. Avidya has two powers. First, it covers the original one. Whatever is there, the authentic, the original, Avidya will cover that. And then it will recreate something else. So that is Avarana Shakti, and creating something else which is not real, which is not actual thing, which is not authentic. So Avidya creates something like that. So that is called Vikshepa Shakti, means creating something else which is not there. So Avarana Shakti, then Vikshepa Shakti. So Avidya does that. So with the power of that Parabrahma Paramatma, Lord also says, Maya Adhyakshena Prakritihi Suyate Sacharacharam. So Maya Adhyakshena Prakritihi. Lord confirms that statement, what Vedanta accepts. And ultimately, Vedanta has Prasthantraya. If you say, I have read Vedanta, I have studied Vedanta, it means you have studied Prasthantraya. And Prasthantraya covers the Brahma Sutra, the Upanishads, and the Bhagavad Gita. These three Prasthanas. So ultimately, these three Shastras only, this Brahma Sutra, Upanishad, and Bhagavad Gita, they will be supporting the Vedanta concepts only. So Lord says, Maya Dhakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. Lord is just giving the power, and everything is created by the Prakriti only. So here, in third shloka, Lord says, Imam yonihi mahad brahma tasmin garbham aham dadhami sarvabhutanam sambhavat tatah bhavati. All the beings are born from tatah, from that womb only, where I have given my seed. Tato bhavati bharata. Bharata is the name of Arjuna. Let's see the fourth shloka. Now, in fourth shloka, in third shloka, there was a description of birth of all beings. In all the beings are created from that seed only. And now, in fourth shloka, Lord describes the birth of all beings individually. Let's see. Sarvayo nishukaunteya murtaya sambhavantiya tasam brahma mahadyoner aham bija pradah pita. Sarvayonishu kaunteya murtaya sambhavantiya. Sarvayonishu means in all the wombs, in all the species we say commonly, that is commonly used word. And here Lord has said Sarvayonishu, in all the wombs, Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, O Arjuna, Murtayaha Sambhavanti. Murti is some form. So Murtayaha Sambhavanti means all the forms are produced from that. From all the wombs means there is not just one womb. There are different wombs, and all the forms are created from that only. Murtaya sambhavanti yaha tasam brahma mahat yonihi. There Brahma is the great womb. Means all these small wombs, but Brahma is the great womb. That is the ultimate one. Mahat Brahma mahat yonihi aham bija pradah pita. I am the father. Pita, aham pita bija pradaha. Seed giving father. I have given my seed, so that everything can be generated, everything can be created. Also, Lord says again and again, I am Pita, I am the Father, I have given my seed, and I have created this world. In Shastras, how this world has come into the existence, we say Atmanaha Akasha Sambhuta, one Shruti I told. Other is Ekaki Naramate Dvitiyam Aikshata, means alone I'm not enjoying this world, I need something else. So Lord has created that Prakriti, and Prakriti has created that world. So Lord needed that world. It is just the stories. So Ekaki Naramate Dvitiyam Aikshata, then again Bahusyam Prajayeya. Lord wanted to become many. Lord was there, only Parabrahma Paramatma was only one. So what he used to, if we are alone for longer time, what we will do at our home? Whatever our wishes, everything will be fulfilled. After 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years, after that what? We will get bored. We don't have anything to do. Everything we have done, And at that time, phone was also not there. So Paramatma must have thought, what I should do now. So he said, Bahusyam prajayaya. I want to become many. I want to have so many people around me. So he created and himself, he created so many things from himself. So he was only coming into so many forms. One form created so many forms. So that was the concept. So Bahusyam Prajayeya. All these Shrutis are used as pramana when we say this word's basic cause is Parabrahma Paramatma. So in Shastras, these Shrutis are very important and quoted at so many places. Yes, fourth shloka. Let's see the fifth shloka. In the fifth shloka, Lord explains how the gunas, modes of nature, this guna is what? This prakriti, and this prakriti's, this nature's mood. Means we say mood swings. So like that, prakriti has three moods. Mode or mood, you can say. So prakriti has three mood. One is sattva mode, sattva guna, second is rajo guna, and third is tamo guna. So these are three modes of the prakriti, of that nature. So Lord is starting, yes, Lord is going to explain that into the fifth shloka. Let's see. Sattvam rajastama iti gunaः prakriti sambhavaः निबध्नन्ति महाबाहो देहे देहिनमव्ययम्. Sattvam rajastama iti gunaः prakriti sambhavaः. Sattvam first is purity, then rajaha, the passion, and tama. Sattvam, rajaha, tama iti gunaः prakriti sambhavaः. Sattva, the purity, the rajaha, the passion, then tamaha, the inertia, we say. So all these three gunas, iti gunaha, these modes, these modes, all these three gunas, prakriti sambhava, these are born from prakriti, coming from prakriti, born from prakriti. Prakriti sambhava, sambhava word is used for, means something is born. So prakriti sambhava means born from that prakriti, born from that nature. Nibadnanti mahabaho. Mahabaho again is the name of Arjuna. Nibadnanti, dehe dehinam avyayam. What these gunas do? These gunas' work is just to keep yourself attached with this word, with this body. Dehe dehinam avyayam. Nibadnanti. What they will do? They will bind this body with this dehe dehinam. They will bind this body with that embodied, that soul, dehinam. Because dehi is that soul and dehinam, this body. So what these three gunas do? They attach this body with that soul, that connection. This is because of these three gunas only. If these three gunas are not there, means we don't have any expectation, we don't have anything left. It means that liberation only. We say Jivan Mukta Avastha, Trigunatit Avastha. Trigunatit what? Jivan Mukta Avastha only. And Trigunatit is referring these three gunas only. Sattva, Raja, Tama. Triguna Atita means they have crossed these three gunas. They are not now connected to these three gunas, so that these gunas will not result anything for them. Yes, Prakriti Sambandhi, they bind, O Arjuna, they bind this body with that Dehi, that indestructible, that Avyaya Dehi, that is our ultimate soul. Let's see the sixth shloka. Tatra sattvan nirmalatvat prakashakamanāmayam sukha sangyena badhnāti jnana sangyena chanagha. Lord here explaining the attributes of and characteristics of these gunas. So Atma is that can never die. Vasamsa jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaya jirnat anyani sanyati navani dehi. So Atma never destroys. So what these gunas do? These three gunas, nibadnanti, they bind this body with that soul which is never destroyed, which is never destructible. So sattva is what? Tatra sattvam. Sattva is purity. Sattvam nirmalatvat, because of the from its stainlessness. Nirmalatvat, prakashakam, it is luminous. So first here, the guna in next 2 or 3 shlokas. First guna, sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, then its attribute, and then what it result. So guna, attribute, and its result. Let's see, tatra sattvam nirmalatvat, from its stainlessness, that sattva guna, it is luminous in nature. It is healthy, anamayam, and luminous. What happens when someone has sattva guna as their prior guna, and they more of the time they follow that sattva guna only? So why it is luminous? That's I'm just giving an example. And in so many situations, some people, satoguni people, they are very fast, very quickly, they are able to make some decision or some good decision, very right decisions, because they are satoguni. Their mind works in a correct way. So luminous. If they have satoguna as their prior guna, and if they are following that guna only, so they are making decisions very quickly because they have very clear mind. They are not occupied at so many places. They don't have that tamas in their mind. So they are able to make decisions. And at any situation, they will be choosing the right only. What should be done, not what we like. They prefer what should be done over what we like. So guna, so prakashakam, it is luminous, it is healthy, and what its result? The sattva guna, sukha sangena badnati. This binds us with the attachment of happiness. Sukha sangena badnati, it binds us with the happiness, attachment of happiness. Jnana sangena, and again, and also the attachment of knowledge also. Anagha, here Lord says, Jnana sangena chanagha. Anagha is the name of Arjuna. Why? Because Anagha means who is not having any papa, who is not having any sin. So that is called Anagha, sinless one. So that is Anagha. So Lord says, O Anagha, O Arjuna, Sattva guna is the best guna. Then Rajoguna, then Tamoguna. But even Sattva is best, still it binds us with something. Even it is the attachment of happiness or attachment of jnana, attachment of knowledge. Sometimes what happens, some people, I cannot live without study. I want to attain that knowledge. I want to gain that knowledge. So I will be studying all the time. I love to. Means I am happy with that. So that is also attachment of happiness, attachment of knowledge. Satoguna's result, but still it binds us. We need something. We cannot live without that. So it is ultimately bound for us. So that happens, that bandhan for us. So tatra sattam nirmalatvat prakashakamanamam sukha sangena badnati jnana sangena chanagha. Now, in 7th shloka, Lord is going to explain the attributes of this Rajoguna. Let's see. Rajoragatmakam vidhe trishna sanga samudbhavam tannibadnati kaunteya karma sangena dehinam. No, this Rajas to be the nature of passion. The Rajasic people are so passionate about their work. Means every time they cannot sit. Every time they have to do something. If you ask them, just you sit quietly. In our home, we have many children. Children often have the Rajoguni nature. So they cannot sit. They have to play something. They have to do something. Even they will be just walking from here to here and there. But they have to do something. That happens. So that is the result of Rajoguna. Just give me a second. Yes. So here, Rajo Ragatmakam Viddhi, know that Raja is to be the nature of passion. We have to do something. Rajoguna is all about actions. And attribute is Trishna Sanga Samudbhavam, the source of longing and attachment. So what this Rajoguna does? This is the nature of passion. Vidhi, you should know that Rajoguna has the nature of that passion, some action, doing something. Trishna Sanga Samudbhavam. It has born from Trishna Sanga, mean the source of thirst and attachment. The people who are having that Rajoguna, they will always want something. They always want something. I need this. I need that. If I have seen something good with some people, so I want that all the time. Whatever I see good with someone or on in market or anywhere I have seen on some shop, I need that. So Trishna, I want that. Trishna Sanga Samudbhavam. And Sanga, that attachment, Samudbhavam, it has come from that, it has born from that. Trishna Sanga Samudbhavam. Tan Nibadnati Kaunteya Karma Sangena Dehnam. And it binds us with the attachment of action. Action in Satoguna, what we were doing? We love to do the japa, to do the puja, to do the worshipping of the Lord, doing some sattvic actions or preferring something good. Preference is always what is needed, not what is desired. That is Satoguna. And Satoguni people are most of like they have devotee nature or they love that Jnana yoga or Bhakti yoga, something like that. So spiritual, having that worshipping feel, doing the Nama Japa, and they must be walking that on that spiritual path. So this is kind of sattvic nature, luminous. And Rajoguni people, they always want to do something, nature, action, and this Rajoguna binds us with the action. Means we are attached with that. If I don't have internet, if I don't have light also, some people what they do, they are Rajoguni. They are just sitting, they are playing offline games because they have to do something. We are sitting, they are just moving, shaking our legs. Rajoguni nature. We are just sitting, we are just touching the grass, or we are just seeing something, we are just searching something on Google, or we must be doing something. We cannot sit calmly. We cannot sit peacefully because the nature is Rajasic. Some people have, if you ask me to sit, I cannot. I need my mobile phone, or you give me laptop, or you give me something, or you just ask me to work. If I don't have anything to do, means I have used my phone also enough, and I have completed all my works also. Now I will be cooking because I can't sit peacefully. I will be cooking. I will be playing. I will be doing something. I will be washing my clothes. I will be cleaning my home. I need to do something. I cannot just sit. So that is the nature of Rajoguni people. They cannot sit. They have to do something. Even they are sitting, so they are doing something. They are thinking something. Something is happening. So the nature of action. And Rajoguna binds us with that action only. Let's see the Tamoguna. The best guna from the below side. Yes. तमस्त्वज्ञानजं विद्धि मोहनं सर्वदेहिनां प्रमादालस्य निद्राभिस्तन्निबध्नाति भारत. Anytime we have to relate these three gunas, just remember three words. Satoguna, spiritual or worshipping. Rajoguna, action. Tamoguna, sleep. In one word, if we have to explain these gunas, so Satoguna is worshipping. Rajoguna is doing something, action, and Tamoguna is just sleep. Let's see what Lord says here. Tamaha tu ajnanajam vidhi. Tama has come from ignorance, from that avidya, from that ajnana. Vidhi, you should know that tamoguna has come from that ajnana, from that ignorance. Mohanam sarvadehinam. And what it does? It deludes the people. All the time. In second chapter also we had seen one shloka. Krodhat bhavati sammoha sammohat smriti vibhramaha smriti bhramshat buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashyati. So krodhat bhavati sammoha sammohat smriti vibhramaha smriti bhramshat buddhinasho and buddhinashat pranashyati. What happened? Krodhat bhavati sammoha. First, when we get angry, first that ignorance will cover what is right. We will not remember that. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Sammohat smriti vibhramaha. So we forget everything. Smriti brinshat buddhinasho. Even we don't realize that in front of me my mother is standing, my father is standing, they are my brother or sisters or siblings. I just say something bad, we start saying bad words. Or I don't even realize my phone is too expensive, I should not throw it. But when I am angry, I will just throw it. Because Krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti vibhrama. Smriti brinshat buddhinasho. Buddhinasha has happened. Now I don't realize, I don't know. Buddhinasha. My buddhi is not working now. It's not like not working. Tamoguna pradhanta. Tamoguna is at that moment, Tamoguna is our prior guna. We can control if we are willing to control that. Or that is not, it just happened, mama, I didn't do that. No, it didn't happen. You let it happen. So we let something happen when we are in Tamoguna. So we are realizing this laptop is expensive, this phone is expensive, or I'm just having some food and we just throw our that patra or something, whatever we have, we just throw that food, we just throw that dinner. Why? Buddhinash. We're not realizing. We are saying bad words to our friend. We don't realize. Even later, when Tamoguna has calmed a little bit, then we realize we should not have said that. We shouldn't have done that. So we realize at that point. But what will happen? अब पछताए होत का जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. That happens. Now, even you are realizing doesn't matter because that already happened. So that is the work of Tamoguna. Tamastu ajnanajam vidhi mohanam sarvadehina. All the people, everyone knows that smoking is a bad habit. Ultimately, you will get a bad end. But still they are doing because they don't have special jnana, vishesha jnana. They just know smoking is bad, but I like it. I will do that. I will have that. So mohanam, this is moha, and this moha comes from avidya, and avidya is tamoguna only. Tamoguna has come from avidya. So when tamoguna is increasing in ourselves, in our mind, what happens? We slowly start making wrong decisions because that is not something I'm doing knowingly, happening because tamoguna is pradhan guna. So trishna mohanam sarvadehinam pramadalasya nidrabhis. And what are the attributes? Pramada, alasya, nidrabhi, tan nivadnati. It binds us with pramada. Pramada is what? We are sitting quietly and we are not doing anything. We are not even doing nama japa. We are not even in jagrata avastha. We are in half sleep. That is also called pramada. Or we are just sitting and we are just thinking of something. After 10 years, what will happen? Where I will be? What I have to do? I'm thinking of my dreams. 30 minutes passed. 1 hour passed. I have seen people, they are just sitting for 2-3 hours and they are just thinking of something. They're not running their phone. They're not on their laptop. They're not doing any work. And they are just thinking and they're just dreaming. Daydreaming, we say. So that is called a pramada. Not doing anything, just thinking. If that is introspection, then that is fine. But that is not introspection, or you are isolated, you are isolating yourself. No, you're just sitting and you are happily daydreaming. You are just thinking of your dreams. That is pramada, wasting your time. So pramada, alasya. All the time I'm lazy, I'm feeling lethargic. Even we have slept for 8 hours, 6, 7 hours, but still I'm feeling sleepy. If you are sleeping more than 8 hours, then you must be feeling sleepy. If we are sleeping 6 to 8 hours, then we will be feeling fresh. So that is just opposite concept. We say that we have slept for 10 hours, then I am feeling fresh. No, that doesn't happen. Sleeping more cannot give you freshness. For our body, sleeping is only required for 6 to 8 hours, not exceeding those 8 hours. If we are exceeding that, we are ultimately harming our body. So, pramada alasya nidrabhi. From that sleep, tan nibadnati, this tamoguna, binds us with these three, pramad, alasya, and nidravis, tan nibadnati bharata. Now, bharata, this binds us with these pramad, alasya, and nidra. So, ultimately, if we are sleeping so much, reduce that timing. Don't sleep more than 8 hours. If it is 9 or 10 hours, sleeping 3 a.m., getting up 2 p.m., that shouldn't happen. That is, we are increasing our tamoguna. These gunas are not, it depends on our previous life karmas, previous birth karmas, whatever we have done, we will be getting according to that, this satoguna, tamoguna, rajoguna. But we can control it by changing our food habits, by changing our habit of making decisions in entire day, what we are choosing. So every time, whenever you are making any decision, whenever you are choosing something, just see Shray or Pray. Shray is what is good for us, Pray is what we love. So not choosing what we love, but what is needed for us. Then we can control these three gunas. Controlling over these three gunas means first our target is increasing that satoguna, then slowly decreasing these rajoguna and tamoguna. Okay. And 10th shloka, 9th shloka. Sattvam sukhe sanjayati rajah karmani bharata jnanamavritya tu tamah pramade sanjayatyuta. Sattva, the purity, sukhe sanjayati, this attaches with the happiness. He is just summarizing the thing. Rajah karmani bharata, and rajoguna binds us with that karma. Jnanam avritya tu tamaha pramade sanjayatyuta. And again, sattva has one attribute, rajoguna has one attribute, but tamoguna has two attributes. Two, I told, one is covering, second is creating something. So here also Lord says, jnanam avritya. It first covers that knowledge, then pramade sanjayatyuta, then it attaches us to the pramada. That is tamoguna. And in next session, we will be seeing Lord further describe these gunas and how it prevails one over other and how it works. Let's do 2 minutes Sankirtana, then we will move towards the question answer session. Remember the Lord. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam.
Yes, thank you, Rupal Ji Didi. Indeed, it was such an enlightening session. We not only learned about the three gunas, you also taught us so many things. Shattat Prayalingani, and then some of the concepts from Sankhya Yoga. When we learn the Sankhya Yoga, the second adhyaya, that itself, it's sometimes it's very hard to understand. You made us understand all these things in such a very simple words. These are all very deep concepts of philosophy. And then you also talked to us about 4 types of pralaya, and the explanation of that beautiful different avastha, the sleep and the wakefulness and all these things, by quoting those shlokas from the Upanishads. And that was indeed very, very enlightening. And then the Pancha Tanmatras, and how you connected that 5 senses, the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, and Gandha, and how they actually connect to the 5 Panchabhutas, the Akash being the ether, and how it is, with the Shabda connection, the Sparsha with the Vayu, and then the Agni with the vision, because without the light, we cannot see anything, right? The Rasa, and then the Jala, right? Without the liquid part, we don't really feel anything. Then the Prithvi and the Gandha, all these connections, Pancha Tanmatra. And in fact, in Ayurveda, the human body, the whole thing is based on this Pancha Mahabhuta theory. It is indeed very, very enlightening, Didi. And here, as I mentioned earlier, Rupal Ji Didi is so young, but she has accomplished so much, and we do believe in this karma phala, right? We do actually carry the things from our previous janma. Obviously, I personally feel Rupal Ji Shukla Ji Didi is indeed a blessed soul. She has carried that knowledge from her previous births, and it is indeed a blessing that she is part of the Geeta Pariwar. We are part of the Geeta Pariwar, and listening to her. And before she will be joining with us soon, and she will be answering the questions. Meanwhile, before we get yes, Rupal Ji Shukla Ji.
Angela ji, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Didi ji. And now I'll just make a quick announcement before we start the Q&A session with Rupal Ji Shukla Ji Didi. A new L1 batch, as you already know, will be starting from January 6th, and the inaugural session is on January 3rd. So already received the relevant details in the groups. Do please share the details with your family and friends, and you can be that positive catalyst in their life, and they can start Geeta learning with the new calendar year 2025. And also L2 level grammar, Sanskrita grammar sessions are scheduled for tomorrow, the Sunday, and either you can attend at 9 a.m. IST or 11 a.m. IST, depending on the language of your choice. And all the session links are available in your groups. So Rupal Ji Shukla Ji Didi is here. You can ask the question. Please try to turn on the video if possible, and use the raise hand option. And our tech star Didi, Veena Ji Didi, will intimate about your turn. Yes, Siddhi Joshi Ji Didi. Yeah, please. Siddhi Ji Didi, are you there? Jai Shri Krishna. Yeah.
Yes, Didi. So, Didi, you need to unmute.
दीदी
Yes.
कैन आई स्पीक इन हिंदी?
Yes, sure.
हाँ हाँ दीदी, तो मैं जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी। हाँ
जय
तो
श्री कृष्ण से
दीदी,
दीदी पूछिए।
हाँ
Go
तो
ahead,
मैं दीदी महाराष्ट्र स्टेट से बीड इस डिस्ट्रिक्ट से बिलोंग करती हूँ। तो मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि जैसे कि अलग अलग प्रकार के तिलक होते हैं ना, तो हम ब्राह्मण फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं, तो हमें किस प्रकार का तिलक लगाना चाहिए?
तिलक का तात्पर्य सिर्फ अपने संप्रदाय से होता है। तो हम अपने को वैष्णव मानते हैं, मतलब हम नारायण के भक्त हैं। हम आज के समय में हम लोग शिव जी की भी पूजा करते हैं, विष्णु जी की भी पूजा करते हैं, राम जी की भी पूजा करते हैं, हम सारे भगवानों के देवी देवताओं की पूजा करते हैं। लेकिन हमारी इष्ट कौन है, या फिर हमको कौन सा तिलक प्रिय है। मतलब अब तिलक, पहले तो क्या होता था, किसी का तिलक देखा और उसके संप्रदाय का पता लग जाता था, ये वैष्णव है कि शैव है। शैव है तो त्रिपुंड लगाया हुआ है, वैष्णव है तो वो एकदम ऐसे गोल करके ऐसे तिलक लगाया हुआ है। ये भी ये वैष्णव तिलक ही है जो हम लगाते हैं। तो कोई तिलक प्रिय है तो भी लगा सकते हैं, और यदि सांप्रदायिक तौर पर आपको लगाना है तो आपको कौन से भगवान प्रिय है उसके आधार पर भी लगा सकते हैं। ठीक है ना।
एंड दीदी मेरा
आपकी
दूसरा
प्रियता
और
पे आपको कौन सा अच्छा लगेगा।
और दूसरा और एक क्वेश्चन है
हाँ जी।
हाँ, तो हम जो भी मतलब कार्य करते हैं तो हमें कैसा कैसा पता लगाना चाहिए कि मतलब कौन सा रज है, कौन सा तप है और कौन सा तामसिक है।
जिसमें भी बहुत अधिक क्रियाशीलता है और जिसमें धन की मतलब भगवान की ओर ना जाकर के हम धन की ओर आगे बढ़ेंगे, वो सर्टेनली राजसिक होगा। लेकिन उसमें जड़ता नहीं है, क्योंकि हम कुछ ना कुछ काम कर रहे हैं, पड़े हुए नहीं है। तो ये हो गया राजसिक। अब बचा सात्विक और तामसिक, जिसमें डिफरेंशिएट करना पड़ेगा हमें। तो सात्विक क्या हो गया, जितने भी हम पूजा पाठ करेंगे, कुछ स्वाध्याय करेंगे, ग्रंथों का अध्ययन करेंगे, हम बैठ करके नाम जप करेंगे, सत्संग करेंगे, संकीर्तन करेंगे, सब कुछ सात्विक काम में आ गया। अब बचा, हम सोते हैं, हम पड़े रहते हैं, हम ख्याली पुलाव पकाते हैं, हम प्रमाद में रहते हैं, उठने के बाद भी घंटे भर बेड से निकलते नहीं है, ठंड है, रजाई में पड़े हुए हैं। ये जितने पड़े रहने वाले काम है ना, ये सारे ये तामसिक में आते हैं। आलस्य, प्रमाद, सब कुछ तामस है। ठीक है ना?
हाँ दीदी।
ओके। आप बहुत हंसमुख है, अच्छी बात है।
Any other question? Didi ji, actually, there is some question in the chat box from Jayashree ji Didi. Why this Gita is not included in daily school syllabus? That's the question that she has asked.
ये तो हमारा भी प्रश्न है जी, हम भी गवर्नमेंट से पूछ रहे हैं कब से। प्रयास भी कर रहे हैं कि अभी मध्य प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट ने गीता जयंती पे गीता परिवार के साथ कोलैबोरेट किया और आदरणीय आशु भैया से उन्होंने रिक्वेस्ट किया कि हम कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, स्कूल स्टूडेंट्स के लिए और जेल के साधकों के लिए, सबके लिए आप अपनी वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करके दे दें। तो वहाँ के सारे स्कूल कॉलेजेस में चलाई गई, जेल में चलाई गई कि गीता का क्या महत्व है हमारे जीवन में। तो ऐसे ऐसे धीरे धीरे प्रयास कर करके गुजरात की गवर्नमेंट ने भी अभी गीता कंपलसरी कर दी, तो अपने बहुत सारे कार्यकर्ता सिखाते हैं। ऐसे उड़ीसा में भी प्रयास चल रहा है। तो हम सभी प्रयास तो कर ही रहे हैं कि एक एक राज्य करके हम पूरे भारत में सभी स्कूलों में गीता को कंपलसरी मतलब हो जाए, अच्छी बात है। अपना भी कुछ सहयोग उसमें हो जाएगा। प्रयास कर रहे हैं, देखिए कब होता है, हरी इच्छा।
Correct. And actually, in fact, as Rupal ji Didi said, there are efforts being made. In fact, I am aware of some effort that's being made in the state that I live in. And many of the Geeta Pariwar Sevis are actually doing it and going to schools. And they were like, believe me, there's a recent thing that happened. 6,000 students, over 6,000 students, school students, recited the Geeta under one roof in one school. So, that positive signs are there. So definitely with Bhagwan's, Icha and Geeta Parivar's, constant effort, it will definitely will happen. Thank you. And Sangeeta ji Didi, please unmute and ask the question.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
जी जय श्री कृष्ण संगीता जी।
दीदी मेरा एक कंफ्यूजन था, वो कंफ्यूजन आपने मुझे क्लियर कर दिया। दैट इज द हु इज द क्रिएटर ऑफ द गीता। आई वांट टू नो यू टू वंस अगेन हु इज द क्रिएटर ऑफ द गीता।
क्रिएटर नहीं कह सकते एक्चुअली, गीता तो भगवान की
कृष्ण
वाणी है,
नहीं,
भगवान ने
भगवान की
बोली
वाणी है।
हुई है ना?
भगवान की वाणी आपने कहा था, लेकिन लास्ट टाइम मैंने सर्च किया और मुझे कंफ्यूजन था कि ये कृष्णा ने कहा और ये परमात्मा ने कहा। तो आपने मुझे
अच्छा।
क्लियर किया। हाँ, तो आपने मुझे क्लियर
हाँ,
किया था, ये 100% मैं अब श्योर हो गई हूँ कि ये हाँ, एक
यहाँ
बार
पे
कृष्ण ने
कृष्ण नहीं बोल रहे हैं, यहाँ पे परमात्मा ही भगवान कृष्ण के स्वरूप में बोल रहे हैं। इसीलिए कहीं
हाँ
भी वासुदेव उवाच, मधुसूदन उवाच, कृष्ण उवाच नहीं
ये
आता
वाक्य
गीता में।
नहीं है।
पूरे 700 श्लोकों में श्री भगवान उवाच, वो परमात्मा
हाँ,
ही साक्षात बोल रहे हैं। ठीक है
और
ना?
कृष्ण ने अर्जुन ने फिर से कहा था, फिर से बोलो कृष्ण, आप मुझे भगवत
नहीं बोल
गीता ऐसा
पाएंगे।
कहा था। वो नहीं बोल पाएंगे।
नहीं
तो
बोल
मैं ये
पाएंगे।
बात आपसे मैं बहुत क्लियर हो गई है और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा आपका एक्सप्लेनेशन। और मुझे एक
बहुत
और डाउट है दीदी। आप कहते हैं परमात्मा सारे जगह में रहते हैं, सारे वस्तुओं में रहते हैं, फिर भी यहाँ पर 9th श्लोक में भगवान कहते हैं न च मत्सानि भूतानि पश्यमे योगमेश्वरम्। इस श्लोक में वो कहीं पर नहीं रहते और मेरे में सब
जी।
लोग रहते, मैं कहाँ पर नहीं रहता। ऐसा कुछ मुझे डाउट है। हम कैसे कह सकते हैं हम परमात्मा सभी जगह में रहते
भगवान
हैं।
जब अपने निराकार स्वरूप का रेफरेंस लेकर बात करते हैं तो वो कहते हैं मैं कहीं नहीं हूँ, क्योंकि जिसका स्वरूप ही नहीं वो कहीं हो ही नहीं सकता। और जब सगुण साकार की बात करते हैं तो वो कहते हैं मैं सब सब जगह पे उपलब्ध हूँ, मैं हर कण में हूँ। तो वो भगवान का स्वरूप वाला फॉर्म है, एक स्वरूप है, नाम है, जिसका जिसका रूप है, वो भगवान सब जगह है। लेकिन जिसका ना नाम है ना रूप है, जिसका गीता के 12वें अध्याय के 3रे श्लोक में व्याख्या है, ये तो अक्षरम अनिर्देश्यम अव्यक्तम सर्वत्र गम अचिंत्यम, ये ऐसे जो सारे विशेषण जिस परमात्मा के लिए आए हैं, वो परमात्मा कहीं नहीं हो सकता। वो सिर्फ एक अल्टीमेट रियलिटी है, हम एग्जिस्टेंस है, हम जिसके कारण है, वो सिर्फ एक शक्ति है। वो कहीं हो नहीं सकता क्योंकि निराकार है, निर्गुण है, कोई गुण है ही नहीं, तो उसको कहाँ आप प्राप्त करेंगे? नहीं मिलेगा।
इसीलिए वो कहीं पर नहीं मिलेंगे हमें।
न रूपमस्येह तथा उपलभ्यते तथोपलभ्यते, 15वें अध्याय में भगवान ने कहा कि जैसे जैसे मैं बातें सारी बतलाता हूँ ना, मैं वैसे ही आपको मिल जाऊंगा, ऐसा नहीं है। ये संसार वैसे ही मिल जाएगा, ये संसार वृक्ष मिलेगा, ऐसा नहीं है। तो वही लाइन सब बातों के लिए, भगवान जो बातें बतलाते हैं उनके स्वरूप के बारे में, वो वैसे ही उपलब्ध हो जाएंगे, ऐसा नहीं होगा। ठीक है ना? तो ये अलग अलग प्रसंग की बात है, जब निर्गुण निराकार की बात हो रही हो या फिर सगुण साकार की बात हो रही है। ठीक है?
निर्गुण निराकार बात, निर्गुण निराकार हमें कहीं पर नहीं मिलेंगे, वो केवल
कहीं नहीं
परम
हो
धाम में
सकता,
ही।
कुछ है ही नहीं ना निर्गुण निराकार में,
और
कुछ भी
कहीं
नहीं है।
और सगुण
यहाँ पे
साकार
अगर
में
फोन
हम
है तो कोई गुण है इसमें, तभी ये फोन यहाँ पे रखा हुआ है, हमको दिख रहा है।
तो
लेकिन
तो हम
परमात्मा दिख
जो है
सकते हैं क्या? नहीं दिख सकते।
साकार
है ना?
सगुण बोल
हाँ,
सकते हैं।
सगुण को देख सकते हैं आप।
सगुण
तो
को देख
सगुण
सकते
को देख सकते हैं, वो सब जगह है भी, इसीलिए भगवान दोनों बातें कहते हैं कि मैं सब जगह हूँ, सब कुछ मुझ में है, लेकिन मैं कहीं नहीं हूँ, कुछ भी मुझ में नहीं है। ऐसे ही
हैं।
भगवान कहते हैं। ठीक है?
थैंक यू दीदी, थैंक यू।
हाँ जी।
Nirmala ji, Didi, please unmute and ask the question.
जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्ण निर्मला दीदी।
हर चैप्टर में वो अथ होती है ना, वो वर्ड, उसका मुझे थोड़ा अर्थ बता दीजिए। अतः चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः, अतः
ये सारे
नवमोऽध्यायः,
नंबर्स हैं,
ऐसे।
जैसे 1 के लिए प्रथम, 2 के लिए द्वितीय, ऐसे चतुर्दश के लिए मतलब 14,
हाँ,
14।
वो तो पता है। अतः नाम, अतः वो वर्ड का अर्थ
अथ का
चाहिए।
मतलब होता है हमेशा स्टार्टिंग,
ओके।
मंगल के लिए। जैसे हम लोग प्रार्थना के लिए श्लोक बोलते हैं ना, ऐसे जब भी सूत्र रूप में या फिर शॉर्ट फॉर्म में शास्त्रों में बात कही जाती है, तो वहां पे मंगल करने के लिए कि नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट,
ओके।
भगवान सब मंगल करे। तो अथ के कई अर्थ होते हैं, शास्त्रों में इसकी पूरी चर्चा होती है। तो अथ का एक अर्थ है मंगल, और दूसरा है आरंभ, कि हम यहाँ से अब स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। ठीक है ना? अथ चतुर्दशोध्याय मतलब आई एम स्टार्टिंग दी 14th
स्टार्टिंग
चैप्टर।
14th चैप्टर। ओके,
हाँ।
थैंक यू दीदी।
Yeah,
हाँ, ओके।
Janadi ji, Didi, please go ahead and ask the question.
रंजना दीदी।
Yeah, please unmute and ask the question.
रंजना दीदी अनम्यूट।
Unmute करिए, okay, करिए please.
यस।
हाँ,
नाउ प्लीज।
मेरा ये हाँ, मुझे ये पूछना था दीदी, जैसे हमें कुछ समस्या का समाधान चाहिए, जैसे कुछ भी परेशानी है जिससे हम किसी से भी नहीं कह सकते घर में, है ना, तो उन समस्याओं का समाधान हम कैसे ढूंढे? मैं गीता क्लास करती हूँ, लेकिन वही आपसे पूछना है दीदी, मतलब मेरा विश्वास है बहुत कृष्ण जी पे, है ना, तो उसके माध्यम से मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ कि जैसे हमें कुछ समस्या है, हम गंभीर कुछ समस्या में हैं, है ना, तो उसका
यदि
समाधान
अब
हम कैसे?
मैं आपको कह नहीं सकती, यदि आपको ठीक लगता है तो आप विवेचन में पूछ सकते हैं, आपके पास से बिल्कुल फ्रीडम होती है। आशु भैया के विवेचन होते हैं, बड़ा अच्छा हमको समाधान प्राप्त हो जाता है। तो आशु भैया के विवेचन में मैं भी यथामति जो भी सुना है सीखा है उसके अनुसार आपको आंसर कर सकती हूँ। और यदि आप पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म पे नहीं पूछना चाहते हैं, तो किसी कार्यकर्ता के थ्रू, या हमारा नंबर आप कहीं से ले लीजिएगा, कोई कार्यकर्ता आपको दे देंगे, आप हमें व्हाट्सएप पे भेज सकते हैं, ऐसे भी उसका उत्तर मिल जाएगा। और या फिर भगवान के सारे कुछ बातें छोड़ दिया करिए। गीता जी मेरा विश्वास
हाँ,
था, कुछ लोगों का ऐसा होता भी है कि गीता जी लेके बैठते हैं और अपना प्रश्न रखते हैं, पूरे श्रद्धा भाव से उसको खोलते हैं, अपना उत्तर मिल जाता है। ऐसा भी अपना अपना
तो
अपना विश्वास की, अपनी श्रद्धा की बात होती है। जिनकी श्रद्धा होती है उनके साथ वो घटता है, जिनकी नहीं होती उनके साथ नहीं घटता। ठीक है ना?
तो क्या गीता
तो
जी
जो भी
में
आप,
वो समस्या का समाधान हमें मिलेगा दीदी, जब हम चाहेंगे
अब वो
कि
वही
भाई
मैंने कहा,
हमें?
अपने अपने विश्वास की बात है कि हम जब उसको
हाँ, तो वो
करेंगे
कैसे
तो
मिलेंगे
हमको
दीदी, वो
अब
भी
वो
तो थोड़ा।
रिलेट वगैरह तो आप ही को करना पड़ेगा। तो बेस्ट है कि आप या तो विवेचन में पूछ लें या फिर नंबर अरेंज करके हमसे पूछ लें। ठीक है?
जी दीदी, तो नंबर कैसे मिलेगा दीदी आपका?
कोई कार्यकर्ता से ले लीजिएगा।
अच्छा अच्छा, जी दीदी, धन्यवाद दीदी।
Thank you. And Rupal ji Didi actually has to attend a meeting. She is in a hurry, but she's
हाँ,
still.
मुझे जल्दी जाना है, तो मैं
Yes.
थोड़ा रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि हम लोग 1-2 मिनट के अंदर ही सारे प्रश्न ले लें।
Okay, okay. Yes, Zarur Didi. She's despite your busy schedule. Thank you, Didi, for accommodating us. Quickly, Harini ji Didi, please go ahead and ask the question.
Yes, ma'am. Jai Shri Krishna, ma'am. Ma'am, is there any famous or important line from Bhagavad Gita?
So many. Not just one, so many. But for you, it must be Swadharme Nidhanam Shreya Paradharmo Bhayavaha. Paradharma is for watching TV and going outside, going for the functions. These are the Paradharma. Swadharma is I am a student. Okay? So my Swadharma is studying. I have to study. That is my Swadharma. So I will just do my Kartavya Karma. Okay? Leaving all the things.
Okay, Didi. So that answer. Thank you, Didi, for that answer.
There are 2 more questions.
Yes.
Should we take?
Yeah.
BMG, can you just quickly unmute yourself? Yes,
Yeah, please go
please
ahead.
ask.
Otherwise, Sejal ji Didi, please go ahead and ask the
Yes,
question.
Sejal Didi, please ask.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I want to know if you want to develop only Sattva Gun in our soul, then what to do?
First, change your food habits. Then, being alert at every moment. Savadhanta, that is called. So, these are the
But
2 things. Just remind yourself, keep reminding at every moment that I have to do right and I have to choose this. Whenever you are making any decision, just choose right. Just choose which takes you towards Sattvic Guna. Okay? So that is the one way, and changing your food habit will help you because food ultimately affects on our mind.
thank you, Didi.
Okay? Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah, thanks. And we will definitely, because Rupal ji Didi is really pressed for time. I have noted down all your questions from the chat box as well. Please, hold those questions and then for the
Yeah,
next
in next session we can take all the questions.
definitely, we'll be answering your queries. Thank you, Rupal ji Didi, for that awesome session. And now we will, just take a quick minute to thank today's tech star, Veena Raghavendra ji Didi, for coordinating so beautifully, and our entire technical team, all the Geeta Sevis and Sadhakas. Let us continue our Geeta Sadhana and attend these sessions to enrich our spiritual knowledge. May Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā be our life guide. So, how can we conclude this session without thanking Bhagavan Shri Krishna, right? So he's been guiding us all along and making this session successful as well. I would like to request Srimati Manisha Di Thankarji Didi. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your last name properly. To say the prarthana. And Manisha ji Didi is from Pune, Maharashtra. She has worked as a production engineer and associated with Geeta Pariwar since January 2023. Didi ji is already doing seva as a trainer, tech star, and handling Kantasthikaran batches, and also offering the Geeta training for jail inmates as well. So Manisha ji Didi, warm welcome, and Jai Shri Krishna. Request you to say the prayer.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी। योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you so much, Manisha ji Didi, for the beautiful prayer. Now let us all recite Hanuman Chalisa and seek the blessings of Lord Hanuman ji.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र औ ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर पल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै। अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
जय हनुमान जय श्री राम जय श्री कृष्ण। सर्वं श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु। सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। Om Tat Sat. Wishing you all rest of the year. Have a wonderful year and have a happy, healthy and prosperous calendar year 2025 as well. Have a blessed life ahead. Jai Shri Krishna.